Is this really the moment America's longest war finally winds down? It's what President Trump has been pushing for: get US troops home.
We're going to stay until such time as we have a deal or we have total victory, and they want to make a deal very badly.
Total victory was never an option. How badly the Taliban want a deal will now be tested over the coming days. Months of US Taliban talks now finally culminating in a reduction in violence agreement, RIV. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo tweeting, if the RIV is successful, it could pave the way for political talks, ultimately maybe lasting peace. But the Afghan government, who were not party to the US Taliban talks but will be expected to begin their own talks with the Taliban soon, have serious concerns about the Taliban commitment to a lasting reduction in violence. Their own assessment is that the Taliban have not been preparing their fighters for peace, an assessment shared by some Western experts who track Taliban communications and who believe rather than peace, the Taliban are actually preparing for an increase in violence. Since their post-9/11 crushing, the Taliban re-emerged, gaining ground and strength year on year. Their spokesman now claiming the US deal means all foreign forces will leave Afghanistan and the occupation will end.
We hope after the signing of the agreement, to enter another phase, which is a phase of intra-Afghan negotiation, and succeed in that phase as well. Similarly, I think it is better for the US to close this chapter of destruction and bloodshed and replace it with another chapter, which is construction and rehabilitation of our country. Countries could not be occupied permanently.
Taliban commanders are already telling their forces to stay at their posts so they can stay battle ready. Afghan government officials wanted precise details on how the RIV will work and are now expecting to be part of the mechanism to monitor Taliban compliance. Another challenge for the Afghan government, staying united in upcoming peace talks, facing the Taliban's already triumphalist propaganda that they won the war.
We must act cautiously, and our forces are seriously following this situation.
The process is incredibly precarious. Trust is non-existent. Taliban launch daily attacks. With US forces scaled down and increased pressure on the Afghan government, there is a real possibility Trump's drawdown gambit could backfire. Nick Robertson, CNN, London.